ever home tour. I hope you enjoy. Come on in. So welcome in. I'll tell you a little bit about the space. We are on a 10-acre lot filled with lush landscaping, tons of animals on the property. We've got a donkey, we've got cows, we've got chickens, you name it, we've got all sorts of furry friends, which we love. In the space, we've got about 1,500 square feet. It's actually a duplex. It's an attached unit. So definitely right next door, we've got some neighbors. In the space itself, we've utilized specific materials that we feel are durable enough for multiple guests, perfectly suitable for an Airbnb, which is what the space will be. So we've included some luxury vinyl flooring throughout, minus the master bathroom. We've definitely utilized a lot of monochromatic hues throughout the space. We've utilized some cream tones, camel tones. We've utilized whites and of course a lot of black, which I think really elevates the space. The theme of the property is coastal, so we've really stuck with that and incorporated that throughout the space. We've included different elements, I think from coast to coast, Northern California to Southern California, Miami, you name it. We've included some colors throughout the space. So it's really, really fun to be in this space, I think, and I hope. It is actually a 5-minute drive to the lake, so we really wanted to make sure to make that here in the space. So welcome to our living space. As I mentioned, this is a 1,500 square foot property, so it is a smaller property, but you definitely don't feel it when you're in the space. We had to make sure though that every walking path had plenty of room for multiple guests, as this is an Airbnb. So we included this couch here, which is a full-size sectional couch, but as you can see, there is enough room on either side for walking space. We've also included a beautiful faux cowhide rug to bring out some of those earth tones, modern elements as well, with your grays and your dark colors. Additionally, this couch is actually a Pottery Barn find. It was a 4-piece. We found it at a thrift shop, so we're really, really happy about that. But it's definitely a durable material and one to last. So again, very suitable, easy to clean for guests that come here to stay. We've also incorporated some other elements like some throw blankets and pillows that I think could be really loungy and comfortable for people who just want to wind down and guests who just want to feel like they're at home. They're home away from home. Pleated lampshades here that are really, really fun. They're also not hardwired, so you can just turn them off with a flip of the switch, and they're easily accessible if you're on the couch and you're walking into the space. So definitely love these. These are very inexpensive finds, very cost effective. So in the home, we've also featured, like I mentioned, a ton of coastal elements. Again, making you feel and reminded that you're on vacation and having a good time. So we featured, in our table setting, we featured plenty of that. We played with lots of color, lots of texture, even down to the silverware is very beautiful and textured, very fun. And then you've got different elements like your cups, your glasses, plenty of things for you to utilize when you're in the space. And then of course the table itself is a darker tone, sort of a Northern California coastal feel with the darker elements, but also making you feel very modern and very high end. And then of course we've got these beautiful art pieces that we added. Just something fun and I think funky. I think something that definitely doesn't traditionally go along with coastal, but I love eclectic pieces. I love putting pieces together that don't necessarily go together. 2 chandeliers that we added. This was something really fun for us to do. Definitely traditional lighting, but I think in an untraditional way with the way that we laid them out. our beautiful, beautiful upgraded kitchen. This kitchen, as you can see, is not a large kitchen, so we definitely had to find a way to be strategic and utilize every last square inch of this kitchen. So we've added actually a pantry. It's a full-size pantry, which I really, really love. Definitely gives, if this home were ever to not be an Airbnb, gives you a family plenty of storage space. All the cabinetry is custom, made from a local fabricator. It's full 100% wood. We did go with a traditional shaker cabinet. Again, it's definitely appealing to the masses so that if the home ever were to sell, it would be more appeasing to the masses. We definitely love these appliances, stainless steel, but in a different, again, untraditional way, with your definitely darker tones, more modern, fully functioning kitchen. Got your coffee maker, perfect for if you're on an Airbnb and you just want to wake up to a cup of coffee in the country near the lake. Here we are. We've also got some really pretty mosaic porcelain tile that we added. We didn't go all the way up, we did that strategically. It is definitely for cost-saving purposes. It still looks beautiful, but we also added the shelving here for more, again, storage, but also to help it be a little bit more balanced and visually pleasing. Then we also added this beautiful sort of industrial brushed brass faucet, which I love. So it has this pull down here. So definitely serves multiple functions, and sort of just added some other really pretty coastal elements here to just jazz up the space. We've also got some black hardware. Again, definitely raises up the look, gives it more of a high-end feel, and of course modern. Additionally, with the two colors, it helps complete that monochromatic look. As you can see again with the creams, we went with the tan colors, sort of a beach vibe. Welcome into our guest bedroom. Definitely a fun room, perfect for adults themselves, some kiddos, if you're coming with a family. We really did some fun things in this room. As you can see, it's not a very large space, so we had to, again, utilize every square inch of the space and be very textured, very beachy. We've got this rattan lampshade, very pretty. Then you have this very textured base. Welcome to our guest bathroom. Again, we've utilized the same color palette with the shower. Again, we went with a two-toned element here and style. We went with the hex though in here. I really love the hex. I think it's fun I feel like it's for the kiddos, but it's also a more sophisticated look as well. So again, appealing to the masses. You utilize those neutral tones, and we were able to incorporate that here. Sort of blue jean looking in person. Shower curtain, which is really nice. Black shower rug, which I think gives it again that element of modern. And once again, we've also included the same color palettes and decor elements that we did in the master. We want to give our other guests the same luxurious feel that you feel when you're in master. So really pretty high-end looking soap, warm wood here. We've got your wastebasket that's wood, which I think is really pretty. Very high-end, but also calming and earthy, which I love. And last but not least, the master bedroom. Come on in. They say this is where the magic happens, but I truly feel that this is definitely a magical space, and I think it's appealing to just about anyone. Over here, we've got these beautiful pieces that definitely give off the coastal beachy vibe that I love so much in this space. We've incorporated the same paneling here for your window treatments. Again, with that monochromatic, but this definitely gives it a pop, which I think is so beautiful. I think this color also goes perfectly well with just about any other color. The bedding here that we incorporated was really fun to do as well. I really wanted something that felt luxurious, that felt textured, that was layered, and this definitely did it for me. We've got some really pretty, sort of sandy colored pillows here, throw pillows. Really plush pillows for the guests here, and then just one pop of color. along with, again, your modern tone here with this throw. So I think this was really neat to do. Very traditional bed. So if you have something already that you own, but you're not sure how to style it, or you're not sure if you should get rid of it, this is definitely an easy, cost-effective way to do that. Just include some fun bedding. I think the main thing to keep note of is to make sure you stay in a similar color family or a complementary color family for your main bedding. And then you can add in pops of color where you like. One thing that I haven't mentioned, I mentioned it earlier very briefly, but I don't think that I've touched on it quite enough, are the beautiful doors. You've got a really, really pretty color tone here, and then you have your black, which really, really helps offset it, makes it pop. You have your white trim paint, you have your cream colored walls, and then you have this drop cloth colored sandy tone here by Farrow & Ball, which is again a higher end paint, but we use other brands like Sherwin-Williams for the other paint. So again, if you really, really have a paint color that you truly love and it's a little on the pricier end, a good way to do that is to incorporate your other colors using a more inexpensive. Relaxing and help you kind of just wind down if you're a couple, if you're on a retreat, if you're on your honeymoon, or if you're mom and dad and you just needed a break, you can definitely do that here. Got some really cool other elements, again with your textured baskets and sort of waffle styled robes. Welcome to the master. Again, like everything else in the home, we stuck with traditional materials, but we did it in an untraditional way. For example, we laid this tile, which is very textured. You can kind of see the waves in the tile. In a very, very traditional brick lay. We went all the way up, which I definitely think gives the bathroom some height since this is a smaller room. So that's definitely a strategic way to make your space feel smaller, is going up, all the way up. And then we also did this sort of two-tone bathroom. This material is an inexpensive material. It's actually a porcelain tile, so made to look like a more expensive material like a marble or even a stone type of feel, but we kind of did it in an inexpensive way by using porcelain. On the floors, we use this hex lay. It's very, very beautiful. This type of tile is perfect for a shower because it helps with drainage. So that's definitely one thing to note. Is definitely use your smaller pieces for tiling for drainage purposes. And I would have to say that my favorite space here in this bathroom is not just the shower, but it's actually the powder area. I love the rounded mirror that we utilize here. Again, it gives it a modern feel. And then we also incorporated some very, very fun elements like your coral colored towels, some really, really pretty high-end looking soaps, and bathroom accessories. We've also included woods, which I think really help warm up the space, as well as again with the brick lay that we utilize, very textured tile. But again, a cost-effective way is to not go all the way up the wall, but just go up high enough to where you have, we also have some really, really beautiful lighting that we got from Pottery Barn. We sourced that, and I really, really love the fluted glass and the style. The chrome really gives it that really, really pretty high-end look. And I just can't get enough of it.